Hey, this Omar just on here talking about the signing. And this one kinda hurt a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie about this one. This one sucked right here, Drue Tranquill signed a 1 year deal with the Chiefs. It was like, he was a free agent and they was like they didn't re-sign him, and it was like, they going to keep Kenneth Murray Jr. And I'm like, both of them playing the inside. And the Chargers had a decent rotation with with Van Noy also playing on the inside. And so Tranquill was definitely balling last year. You know what I'm saying? Straight up tackling machine. And yeah, like I said, he going to a rival team. It sucks, but they got a baller, and they gonna add another, young player to that already young defense. And like, yeah, you looking at it, they got, for them, Nick Bolton, he be balling, and he been holding them down in the middle. So, Tranquil, I don't know if they're gonna move him to the outside or whatever, but that's a good option to, pick and choose from. But yeah, man, it's just a bad look, man. At the end of the day, um, you seeing his stats, first year he didn't really do too much, but he had 75 tackles, even though he didn't even start. He only started 3 games his rookie year, 2019. The second year, he ain't really do nothing. I don't know whether he was hurt because they only say one. And 2021, he started 7, appeared in 14, had 76 tackles, and a sack and a half. And then last year, breakout year, he had an interception, had a forced fumble, had 5 sacks, 146 tackles, 10 tackle for losses, 8 QB hits. So he was getting at the ball. You know what I'm saying? And he was blossoming. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like it looked like he in his groove. He feeling like, once you start being a dude that can make, 120 plus tackles on the inside, you going for everything. You know what I'm saying? You smacking everything that's coming up in front of you. And so, Kansas City kind of stole him on some cheap stuff, and it seemed like they've been doing that the past few seasons. Like last year they got Juju on the cheap, but it seemed like Casey always they don't spend too much and get a ton of value for whoever they choose to sign. You know what I'm saying? It's always like you get Tony from the Giants for that low pick. You know what I'm saying? So they always make subtle moves that make their team just a little bit better than the previous year. So you added Tranquill and Mike Edwards to that defense, and it's it's like I said, man, it sucked to see him choose them. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, they gonna be well, the KC defense is always a work in progress, like a bend but don't break. Super Bowl where they kind of went haywire because Philly just was hot, but each year, they kind of play like the old Patriots, more situational football, make you just make one bad play for one play in the course of a game. You know what I'm saying? But I think them two additions definitely is gonna help out their defense. All right, that's my thoughts on it. Thanks for listening.